Hello, crafty friends. It's Terry with Terry's Mailbox, and I'm here presenting for a blog named Hero. Our challenge this month is textures, and I had a great time creating this summer beach theme. I personally am not ready to let go of summer. So I started with this, this swirl design stencil. I thought, well, that sort of looks like water, and I could use that to make the white caps. It's called Spiral. But again, I'm just using white embossing paste and just kind of blobbing it on there just to kind of create some texture for my water. And then I'll go ahead and tear along a ridge there to create, somewhat waves. So I also took a piece of craft and tore it, and then I'm adding sand embossing powder. Again, another texture on there, and that's going to be my sand on the bottom of the water. That was just fun. Look at the sand, isn't that cool? And with the torn edge there, so I'm kind of playing with it here, looking to see how or where I will attach it onto that stenciled section. So then the other thing I did was I heat embossed white embossing powder on a Bristol Smooth piece of paper, and I am just using the Stormy Sky Distress ink to blend it. And you might have caught up there in the left hand section now that I've got a little bit of a line there from where I didn't drop off started ink blending, but again, I'm not worried about it because it's there on the top left. Because again, I'm just going to put that part on the very bottom, because again, this design is pretty universal and could go different ways. So here's my embossed again, and there's my my background here. And there I am pointing out the place that I don't like. So again, I'm just going to start tearing to create waves here. And obviously my background piece is a little bit larger, but I'm going to trim that. And then we're going to put the sand on there in another layer. So we'll go ahead and just get the ATG gun out here, and we'll go ahead and attach all of those pieces. And then we'll go ahead and put the sand on the bottom. And then I'll end up trimming the edges just to make sure that they're all even. So that's going to be the base of my card, my textured card. Look at all those different textures. I love it. I love it. And so here I've gone ahead and trimmed the excess sides off, and it's actually 1/4 inch all the way around on an A2 card. I absolutely love the Seashells fancy dies. These are just too cool, and what I ended up doing was taking cream color cardstock, running that Stormy Sky ink pad across them so that I would get a little bit of, little bit of color there on the lines on the insides of the seashell. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of start attaching the seashells. And I did put the starfish up at the top, but I ended up removing it before I finished the card. I don't know, I didn't like him. So like I say, I just thought it kind of made my design off balance, and I don't know, wasn't happy with it, so he's gone. But I did use all of these others. So we've got the sand dollar, and then the the pointy shell. I don't know what they're called, but and the smaller shell. My favorite is the next one I'm going to put on here, that conch shell. Isn't that cool? It's got just a look to it. I just really thought it was neat. So I decided to pop him up with foam tape. So that's kind of, I'm sorry I'm off camera a little bit here, putting on the foam tape. But I thought he would be neat, just popped up from the design. So I'm trying to hit some of the best places here, trimming it off, and then we'll pull all the backing off, and then we'll go ahead and attach that on the front. And then when I got done, I decided to go ahead and stamp a sentiment on the front of the card. So, and I decided to put it on vellum because it kind of actually ends up looking like water. And so there it is, Let Love Shine, on the vellum and then attached to the very front. So again, it's Terry with Terry's Mailbox. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Blogger, and YouTube. Would love to have you come subscribe and follow. Have a great day.